Tony Lewis says he's been a strong voice for the children and community of the Charleston County School District, particularly District 20. In this edition of Quintin's Close-Ups, he tells me why he's seeking re-election on the District 20 Constituent School Board. And be sure to download the free Quintin's Close-Ups app in your Apple or Google Play stores. And listen to this interview later on iHeartRadio. Tony Lewis.
Yes, sir, Mr. Quintin.
It's
Washington.
so good to see you again.
Always a pleasure, sir.
Thank
always,
you greatly.
Always.
As we sit here right now, you are obviously talking a lot about Charleston County School District, particularly District 20.
Yes, sir.
And everyone's talking about Election Day, which is tomorrow. Mm-hmm. But you are focused consistently about the future of Stoney Field.
Yes, sir.
What is your definition of Stoney Field right now?
Well, my definition of Stoney Field right now is just to make sure to get prepared and built over, because, as I said, I've seen for 70-something years and 40-something under the leadership of Mayor Joe Rowley, former Mayor Joe Rowley. And I'm just appalled by it because, Harris, you got a high school downtown, only high school really downtown, and have a facility like that and say you the leader or you the caretaker of that facility. It's so deplorable, because when other schools come to play in their schools, in that stadium, guys who played when they were high school look at them and say, wow, they got the same stadium I remember when I was playing against them. So I think it's deplorable, it's despicable, and it's make the city look bad because you are the leader and you are the caretaker of that facility.
And in my previous interview with you for Quintin's Close-Ups a couple of months ago, you basically said, hey, I want to bring the stakeholders to the table.
Yes, sir.
In your previous District 20 Constituent School Board meeting, who did you bring to the table?
I brought Lori Yarbrough from the city of Charleston. It was Rick Giroux, Dr. Jarita Postaway, Superintendent, and Jeff Arroyo, Capital Project Director, to my meeting, and we spoke about it, and they put some things on the tables, and Dr. Postaway said she's going to draft up a letter to my board and let us know what their plans are with Stoney Field. And Stoney Field's not going to have nothing done to it till December, because the city recreation, youth recreation football is still going on. So they'll be doing something in December.
And you talk about the draft letter that she's going to send to the constituent school board. Mm-hmm. I know that you have plans for Stoney Field. You basically said, hey, this is a location where people can stay fit and trim.
Right. They can come and walk around the track and stay fit, trim, and safe at the same time, instead of running in the streets and possibly getting hurt or something like that, And again, stay fit and trim and safe,
And we can't talk about Stoney Field without talking about the Jackson Burke High School.
Right.
When you look into your crystal ball, what do you see for Burke High School?
Oh, it don't look good. It don't look good at all, because plans are being made for Stoney Field, because Burke High School, and you have to foresee what's going on, because the demographic is drastically changing, and fading out all little black boys and girls. So again, we have to think for the future and fight for the future, because if not, it's gone.
You talk about the black little boys and girls that you always help out. Mm-hmm. What is that one particular person that still stays in your mind that gives you hope for Burke High School?
Well, Raven Sanders was one. A young man I worked with last year. His name is Leonard Walker, and he was not supposed to graduate, and I stuck behind him, and in this June, he got his diploma, walked across the stage and got his diploma. And that helped me push more to seeing that if you can continue on pushing like that with these scholars and students, man, it'll be a better world.
You talk about the scholars. I have to talk to you about the obvious, the Coalition for Kids campaign. When you look at the ads and you see the Facebook ads and you hear the radio ads, what goes to your mind?
Well, it's ulterior motive, because you're putting all those big names and all that money behind us, and something behind it. And you have to foresee what's going on, and you got to look at and see how you got all these people all the elected officials all supporting it, all the folks reaching out and speaking up about it. But they're talking about, it ain't about the zip code. Yes, it is about the zip code. Because again, look at Burke High School football field. It is about the zip code. Look at Wando, brand new school, brand new stadium. Stall High school, brand new stadium. Academic Magnet, brand new school, brand new stadium. West Ashley, brand new school, brand new stadium. Why Burke didn't get a brand new stadium when they get their brand new school? It is about the zip code. I like to tell my friends and others, it is about the zip code.
And you talk about zip code. Let me take you back to District 20 Constituent School Board. Obviously, you are up for re-election.
Yes, sir.
And you basically said this here, a strong voice for the children, the people, and the community.
Yes, sir.
What has your voice been like?
Oh, I think it was very strong. And I'm firm. I don't bend, especially on the back. First of all, I stay true to my God. Okay? I stay true to Yahweh. Because that's who leads me. And that's who's going to carry me and take care of me when I'm doing the right thing. But if I'm not, then he's going to deal with me otherwise. So I try to stay true to him and his people. All people, but mainly the ones that look like me, especially the scholars and students. I have to stay true to them because I want to help produce more productive citizens and leaders in this society by my decision of working along with whoever.
And obviously, when I talked with you a couple of months ago for Quintin's close-ups, we talked about the controversial issue of the transfers within the District 20. Where are we with that right now?
Well, it's policies being put together by the county board, and that it would be hand down to the constituent board, and they would go with that and abide by that. And furthermore, we will ask the parents to make it much more detailed. Because if you just put a few lines, that's not a decision maker. But when you put outline of what's going on and make it more detailed, it will get passed. But if not, it's not going to pass. And if you need some assistance on trying to do it, just reach out to the administrators at the county school board, and they will help you, guide you, and tell you what you need to do.
You talk about the Charleston County School Board. There are obviously a slate of people who are running right now. If they are elected to the school board tomorrow, that is, who would you want to work with?
Well, I work with, and I'll say this too, I work with Kate Darby in many things, and I kind of work with, Kate get reelected, I can work with Kate, but others, I don't. I don't work with others. I talk with Kate, and you know, and she's helped resolve a lot of issues for me and concerns from people calling me from other areas of the district. She's helped me, you know. But again, I'm leaving that totally up to the voters, and you must let your heart and your mind be your guide. You can say, you can do examination and say, well, hey, I don't want these board members because I've dealt with them for years and I've never seen nothing change, but it's up to you, the voters. Again, up to the voters.
And where is your heart? Where is your mind when it comes to the future of constituent school boards?
Well, my heart and my mind is, I just want us to work together for the betterment of District 20. Because the decisions and things we do reflects back on the community and our scholars and the parents in these schools.
And if you are to be reelected, what will you do as day one as chairman?
Well, giving back the opportunity and blessed to be back the chairman, I will be hitting the ground running and trying to get and build a coalition with the community that we can all come together and make one decision, not folks make a decision for this group of people or that group of people, but everybody come together as a whole, that we're going to make the right decisions that's going to reflect back on District 20 community and the scholars in the schools.
When the community looks at District 20, what do they reflect on?
Well, is the diversity right now, it's not diverse. We have more white brothers and sisters in the neighborhoods now than versus our African American brothers and sisters. But again, we all have to come together collectively for the betterment of District 20 schools if we want to go forward. And not just one go and do this, and that one do that, but it got to come together as a whole. So collectively, so we can make decisions that's going to reflect on our schools downtown. We have to get in our schools Everybody got to get in our schools and interact with our scholars and students in there. Show them that we care, not just talk about it, but show them we care. We got board members, we got a board member, Charleston County board member that represent us. And we've never seen this guy in the effect, and folks don't know who he is. And he's like a street down the school in both schools.
Well, who is this?
Mr. Todd Garrett. He represents downtown Peninsula schools, but we don't know, there's nobody see him. And he's right down the school, but right down the street. But me, well, I am so dedicated. I take and walk from my house all the way to Burke High School or my meetings when I don't have a ride. See, that's dedication. That's dedication. You know, hey, you live down the street from the school and you can't run down the door, run neither one of the doors and ask how can I help you or what can I do to help you? But I'm way further, I'm way down the road from him, way down the road from the schools, you know.
Tony Lewis, thank you so much for your time. I really, really appreciate this.
I appreciate it. All I'm asking folks to re-elect me, and if you look and see, that I apologize for the date off. It's November the 6th, 2018. I want to be that strong voice again. A vote for me is a vote for a voice for you guys. And this is some of my accomplishments. I've been working hard and diligently, and thank God for all the folks who helped me to get to this point. Truly, I'm thankful. So I'm asking you again, think about giving me your vote, and I will make you proud, because you can always call on me, and nobody can never say they haven't called on me. I assist them or meet them at their meeting. One time I had a meeting, 7 o'clock, I left my house 6 o'clock in the morning, walked from my house way down to Sanders Drive, but I've been there. So again, that's dedication. That's not talking about it, but that's being about it, putting it into actions. And I want to be that, continue on being that strong voice for you. So a vote for me, a vote for Mr. Tony Lewis is a vote for a voice for you guys, for the people. Thank you.
And thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Quintin.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.